I'm actually in Boise, Idaho. It's where I went to college. Boise State University. They just recently the president dropped the wrestling program here at Boise State. So I'm kind of back here, just trying to get some media coverage for Boise State wrestling, trying to help them out, trying to help spread the word on the all the things that Bob Kustra, the president of Boise State, has done behind closed doors, and how messed up this whole process has been, with not letting anybody know he was cutting the program, and just let 11 kids sign letters of intent, and now those kids are pretty much homeless and don't have nowhere to go, and crush their wrestling dreams, and all because he wants a baseball team. I reached out to Dana just a few days ago, and I just told him, hey, we could really use your help. I know he's a wrestling fan, or a lot of wrestlers end up going into the UFC or going into MMA. So I think he's a great advocate for that. So he was more than happy to send the support, and so was the UFC. It's starting to gain some traction now. So now Tito Ortiz is behind it. I've seen CB Dollaway, a lot of MMA guys are starting to pick up the traction, and we're just trying to get the word out, to people, let them know what's going on, because it was pretty much like a freak accident. You can go to my Instagram, which is @JohnnyBoyMMA, or my Twitter handle is @JohnnyEBC. Hashtag Save BSU Wrestling. If you go onto one of those, mine or any hashtag, you can find a link where it says sign the petition. And if you sign the petition, you could just retweet. And if you know somebody that has a following, or if you know somebody that might be able to help in any way, it's worth a shot. I came out here kind of blind, not really knowing what was going on, and I've already reached so many people just from being out here in the last few days.
Already kind of known coming in who you're going to fight, so has that served as an advantage to you in any sort of way?
Going into that fight pick, I already knew who I was, so that whole thing was just, I didn't have the nerves for any of that. I knew who I was fighting. I actually thought I was going to be fighting James Krause the second I got in there, so I was mentally prepared for that. But I don't think it was too much of an advantage. I think if anything, it's not much of strategy. It's better for him because he pretty much got to know who it was beforehand. It's going to be a great episode. It's going to be a great fight. Everybody needs to tune in because it's by far probably one of the best fights on the show.
Positive, yeah.